Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. So last time out we ended the part by heading over to the Zwardsrust region, because that's where we've been hearing about this city, this people staying in this hotel all have the same vision of this, all have the same dream of this knight kind of talking to them. So that's where we're heading off to at this point, to Zwardsrust, to find out what's going on there. Yeah, we couldn't really continue on with what was going on in Hotto just yet, so yeah, that's going to be have to be much later in the game. But anyway, just as we're about to enter the Zwardsrust region, the weather's gone bad from out of nowhere, and yeah, something seriously bad's about to happen. What the fuck's going on? So yeah, it's this fat fucker, the guy who destroyed the underwater city and killed the ruler of the sea, Alizarin, one of the servant of the Lord of Shadows. Again, this is a guy who we can't really... So yeah, he just kind of shows up at this point. I guess it does make sense because we're using the sea to kind of get to the Zwardsrust region. So I guess it is near where Nautica was. So I guess it does make sense that he shows up now. But it does kind of come out of nowhere that Alizarin just decides to pop up at this point. Yeah, Rab's going... He's charging up his Kamehameha wave. Time to blast him in the face. But yeah, shit. Alizarin has got a massive barrier, which... This is something which I kind of find irritating. It's the fact that, you know, they built up how, you know, Pearly Gates and the Solar Flare, which is what, you know, the two ultimate attacks that we've been given, kind of built them up as these super strong and powerful magical attacks. And then he just no-sells it like a fucking boss. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels kind of lame to me, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, at least it makes, I mean, I guess you can at least use a bit of logic and say that because he's got like the one of the orbs from the pedestal, the pedestal near Yggdrasil, the fact that he's got that means that he's, you know, got some sort of ridiculously strong power to kind of protect him from any attack that we can throw at him. I guess you can use your that logically does kind of make sense a bit, but it's still kind of annoying to me. But anyway, we fell off the side of the boat and now we're in this place. I think we might be dead. But anyway, let's continue with the story and see what happens. So yeah, I actually think this area is really fucking pretty. It's a really beautiful looking area, and slight spoilers, we don't really come back here again. It seems like such a fucking waste that we don't have this, you know, that they show this place off once and then they kind of leave it away forever. So yeah, at this point we've got nothing to do but fish. So let's fish with this person, whoever the fuck she is. Oh god, he's turned into a man.
Might I ask, are you staring at? Is there something stuck to my face?
Yes.
All right.
I don't think it matters what you say.
I agree. Why don't
Sorry.
we try another?
So, Yeah, and I kind of like the fact that basically she keeps picking basically
Still no good.
characters that the main
Well,
that
if at first you
our
don't
hero here
succeed.
has met over the course of the game. So that's kind of a nice, kind of a nice little attention to detail that these are all Sandy, that these are all people that we've met, that the hero himself has met over the course of the journey.
Not settling on a particular
hello.
form. Hmm? That rather makes me think you might not know who I am.
No idea. Who the fuck are you, love?
In your world, I am known as the Seer.
Yeah.
I take
So
on
yeah, this is
different
the Seer,
appearances for different
the
people,
person
you see.
who
By which I mean to say
gave
that I
Eric
look
the
different.
prophecy that he was going to meet up
Who
with
is
the
to be
luminary,
lucky?
and was the one who kind of helped him to
Still
survive
about me. How's the
his
fishing?
encounter when he fell off
Cool.
Yggdrasil at the cost of his of all of his memories.
No.
Nah, I haven't found
I
shit.
didn't think so. You're not ready yet, you see. When the time comes, you will know it. When the fish finally
Oh god,
takes
more of
the
this
bait,
bullshit.
you must be ready to
You are not
reel it in.
prepared for life's
But until then,
struggles just
You
yet,
have
love.
no choice
Oh, for
but
God's
to
sake, when am I going to be
wait
ready?
patiently.
Give me,
That
just
is
tell me when I'm going to be
just
ready,
the
for
way
fuck's
of
sake.
life. You know,
So, yeah.
I have the strangest feeling I've met one of your companions. Eric, was it?
Yes, you haven't met Eric, we saw that.
Well,
We've seen that happen, so...
we're not here to discuss him. Come,
Alright,
let
that
us
seems
go
kind of rude.
inside. We can save the fishing for another day.
So, yeah, this is, I'm trying to remember, yes, no. This was in the original game. This isn't, God, I jumped off the roof. Could have broken my ankles. Yeah, this section here isn't exclusive to Dragon Quest XI S.
Take your seat.
I think we just get more kind of information about,
Now,
because she mentions
the
that she
fact that
sees
you're
Eric.
here
So we kind of
makes
see
me
like
wonder if
where
you might
she,
have taken a bit of a wrong
where
turn
she met him,
somewhere.
and we see what happened to him after he left
Just a
the
moment.
party, and after Yggdrasil fell and all that kind of thing. So yeah, we just get a bit more context as to
So
in
that's
in
it.
11S. That's really
Worried
it.
We've lost the power of the luminary, are we?
Well, Mordegon kind of nicked it.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. But there is one thing I can say.
Damn it! I thought you could help.
You may think that your power has been taken from you by the Lord of Shadows. But power cannot be taken.
Right.
No more than it can be touched or tasted. Especially
He did kind of pull it out of
the
me.
power of the luminary.
To be fair, I did see it happen.
Still no idea what I'm talking about, huh?
So yeah, the whole point of this of the Seer kind of
I
coming
think
to see
that's
us
enough
right
for
now is basically telling
Let
us
me
that
leave you with this thought.
you know
When the time comes,
we may not be able to access
you will feel
the power of the luminary at this point, and we might feel that we've lost it completely,
as in fishing.
but it still dwells deep within us, and that when the time comes, it will
That's
reveal
right.
it will come
You're
back and
drowning,
reveal
aren't you?
itself to us once again.
Don't you at all. Well,
So yeah,
a certain
it's pretty much
he tells me it's not your time.
yeah, it's
just
pretty much the whole point of it is just telling us that
right. We
our
better
powers
have you
of
woken
the
up,
luminary will
hadn't we?
wake up, will
You are the
come to the
luminary
fore once
after
again when
all.
we truly need them.
You have rather an
So we'll just
important
have to wait
task
and
to
see what
do.
happens.
Go. Save the world.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I think with this, they never really explain what she is. At least I don't remember them explaining what she is, like what is her. It's just that she has a kind of, she has a a role to kind of bring Eric to us and kind of help us understand that, you know, our powers aren't truly lost forever. But that's really it. We don't really see a lot more from her. At least I don't remember seeing a lot more from her. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Yeah, somehow we survived.
Well, it was nothing short of a miracle. There was a bright light, and suddenly...
Yeah, so, yeah, this kind of shows that the Seer was actually there. Because she used her powers to kind of grab us, you know, to save us from drowning. Fuck my brain. She was able to save us from drowning and shove us back onto the boat.
You're kidding.
You know, so it's kind of interesting.
And you met a person called the Seer, and they turned into a dog.
When the way Sylvander tells it here, it's kind of like you were on some sort of drug trip.
You were out for a long time.
So yeah, but it's. I think it's kind of a nice thing that it kind of shows that
As do we all.
it wasn't purely a dream, and the Seer was there and did kind of help to save you. I kind of like that. It's like, oh shit. Wait, he's actually looking out to the sea because he's like, God, one of the spikes on my sword is sticking through my shoulder. This fucking hurts.
Put courage in your heart and lightning in your hand.
I don't have it. Stop it. So yeah, I don't know whether
Time enough for staring out to sea tomorrow.
that's the thing. I think you could interpret it as like the Seer kind of giving your body kind of a jump start to kind of help you to, you know, kind of bringing your power of the Luminary back a little bit. But I don't think that's really it. I think she's just kind of telling you, like, you know, just informing you, you know, don't worry about it. Your powers, they will return. I don't think she actively kind of brings forth our abilities or anything like that. But anyway, we're now on the Zwardsrust region. So we now need to head off, and we need to head to this tavern, this inn, where the people are experiencing these dreams. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. These are new enemy. I think these guys appear here. These are the Ham-Sham witches. Basically, this is their first appearance kind of here. We've seen them in other parts of the world, but yeah. Pretty much they go down without really any trouble whatsoever. Don't really give us a lot of experience either. So yeah. I think they're pretty much the only new enemies that we see on the in the Zwardsrust region, like in this area. So we can pretty much just skip and move on to the next area. Why am I stopping? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow, I didn't catch this in the edit. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I think in here, if you explored this whole place when we came here the first time in Zwardsrust, then there's nothing new here for you to kind of grab, like no new recipe books or items or anything like that. But we get to see the this dream that everybody's on about. I kind of like this armor. It looks kind of badass.
Powerless, bound by the chains of regret. If
Okay.
I could go back, I would gladly accept eternal damnation just to go back to that day.
So, yeah, basically this soldier has
Please,
massive amounts of regret
hear
and
my plea.
sadness,
You
and
must
is
free
kind
this
of
restless knight from his prison of
bound to this mortal coil by regret and the things that he hasn't, you know, the big mistake of his life that he feels that he made. And we hear a woman's voice basically telling us, yeah, we've got to help him.
Just like people have been saying.
You know, somebody please help him, please, somebody please save him.
Ask him to go
So, yeah, that is the next, so this leads us on to the next place where we need to go to.
So desperate. I wish there was something we could do to help, but we don't know who he is, or even where he is.
That's true, but...
Maybe not. But that was Dracilian armor he was
So, yeah, Rab is able to work out that
What do you
he was wearing Dracilian
So we go
armor.
and see what's become of Dundrasil.
So that means our next port of call is to head to the ruins of Dundrasil to see if we can find this soldier and see if we can save him from his torment. But that's not going to be till next part. So join me next time for the next part of Dragon Quest XI, when we're going to be heading to the Dundrasil ruins and we're going to be trying to find out who this soldier is and see if we can help him escape his chains of regret. So yeah, see you next time.